I'm glad that I've come to join all of you honorable colleagues to mourn the death of a great man, Mzee Moses Ali, whom I used to call Papa. During his primary, before primary, he told me he wanted to stand. I told him, but you look weak. He said, no, I'm not weak. He said the people will decide. So we went to the primary. In Adjumani, they had two factions. One was led by the commissioner now, Honorable Ababuku, and then he had people who were supporting him. So they were fighting, and he was almost losing that election. But His Excellency, the President, said, I can't let my brother, who cannot speak louder, be bruised by young people. Please go and join his side. So we went, we won that election. Then in the general election, still they fronted the people against him. When they fronted the people against him, the president said the day before election, go back to Adjumani and conclude the game. So we won the game. So he has died. But I remember when I was in Adjumani he said, Barugahara, I'm giving you 2 goats. I'm not giving you as a minister, but as my son. Put them in your farm. I said, but Mzee, I have a Land Cruiser. I cannot carry goats. He said, I will give you a pickup to deliver goats from Adjumani.
Let's conclude on that.
To deliver goats from Adjumani to Kampala, probably you need a fuel of $1 million, and the goat is 300,000. But he said, this is a gesture. So that is how kind he was. But he said we should work on the bridge. I tell MK, PLU, our government, if this government doesn't do it, we work on the bridge between Moyo and Adjumani, and we shall do that. So let's honor all elders when they are alive. Right Honorable Speaker, I want us to honor the elders like Right Honorable Rebecca Kadaga. We should not talk good about them when they go. We should honor them when they are alive, and we should give them whatever they want when they are alive. God bless all of you. May your soul rest in peace.
Honorable Ongalo Obote.
Right Honorable Speaker, on behalf of the National Unity Platform Party and on my own behalf, I wish to associate myself to the kind elogies made by colleagues about the Honorable General Ali sleeping. Right Honorable Speaker, one time in 2021, it did occur to me that this house would be in good hands under the stewardship of General Ali. I nominated him Speaker of Parliament. However, a few days later, he called me and asked me, really, madam, how could you have nominated me without consulting me? Right Honorable Speaker, if I had teased another general, I don't know. I really don't know what would have happened to me. And I want to commend Right Honorable.
Isn't that beautiful? FDC, whip.
Right Honorable, on behalf of the Forum for Democratic Change Party, the caucus of the FDC, my own behalf as Sorority District Woman Rep, I honor the legacy of the retired general, 5 decades of an illustrious career serving Uganda, which were also marked by many challenges. Because my father recounts to me the time when he was in Luzira prison, how the big convoys would escort him, take him back to Luzira prison. He lived a very good life. Right Honorable, it's at this point that I say that death reminds us about the sanctity of human life. Government, we request you to value the lives of Ugandans, the numerous abductions, the unaccounted for Ugandans. Value the lives of Ugandans, because life is precious. We celebrate it, and death reminds us of that fact, that life is very important.
Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker. I would like to start by thanking His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni for the gesture to our brother to have this special sitting. One, as West Nile, we want to thank Paul himself, Kaya Road, as I speak to you now, that road is tarmacked, and the road from Koboko, Yumbe, Moyo, the contractor is also on site. That means the entire West Nile is going to enjoy tarmac road. We thank him for that. When it comes to connecting West Nile to the national grid, I remember when I joined the 10th Parliament, we joined the efforts together with General Moses Ali, who always requested President to meet the leaders from the region. One time we had a meeting spearheaded by him at State House in Entebbe. And we sat with the President as leaders from West Nile. He's the one who led.
Thank you. Honorable Isaac Otingo, MP Padiere. But we all noticed that being appointed a minister, Honorable Dia, is completely different. Yes.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. I stand before you to pay tribute to a great general, a great servant for the people of West Nile. A lot has been said on what the great general has done for us as the people of West Nile. But one of the things we do appreciate him for is that he always made sure that West Nile got its fair share of the national cake. And through that, we have managed to get electricity as mentioned. We have managed to get the roads as mentioned. The famous Laropi Bridge funding, which is going to start, that was another champion, bridge champion by the great general who is laying before us. So as new members of this parliament, some of us were in the second term, we came towards the last years of the great general. But nevertheless, he always got time to call us in his office and continued guiding us on some of the projects and issues to raise. One of the issues he always used to tell us about was the road also between Nebi going to Goli and all the way to Fura. That is one of the roads that he always was passionate about. And now that we managed to pass a loan here of 20 million United States dollars for that road, we do urge the Ministry of Works to fulfill that pledge of making sure that road of Nebi, Goli to Zombo is tarmacked. I do thank you all and appreciate, and we welcome you to West Nile tomorrow for the burial of the general. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Honorable Miri Babalanda, the chairperson of the National Organizing Committee. We want you to speak so that you don't miss the flight to West Nile.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker and honorable members. Right Honorable Speaker, I stand here to pay tribute to the Right Honorable General Moses Ali. Right Honorable Speaker, today we gather not only to mourn the passing of Right Honorable General Moses Ali, but also to celebrate the extraordinary life of a man whose name is permanently etched in the history of Uganda. Right Honorable Speaker, General Moses Ali was an exceptional patriot, a distinguished soldier, an accomplished statesman, and a dedicated public servant whose contribution to our nation spanned more than 5 decades. Throughout his life, he remained steadfast in advancing the ideals of peace, national unity, and socio-economic transformation. This House has lost one of its most experienced, respected, and accomplished members. For over 2 decades, General Moses Ali faithfully served the people of West Nile in Parliament. He was first elected Member of Parliament for East Moyo County in 2001, re-elected in 2011, and later represented Adjumani West County from 2016 until his passing on Saturday. His repeated electoral victories reflected the immense trust and confidence that his
Honorable Shamim Malende.
Right Honorable Speaker and colleague members, I'm Shamim Malende, woman member of parliament for Kampala District. Right Honorable Speaker, on behalf of the people of Kampala, I rise to pay tribute to the fallen General Moses Ali, who is before us here. Right Honorable Speaker, we extend our heartfelt condolences to the family, the people of West Nile, the Muslim fraternity, and the nation at large. From an Islamic perspective, Right Honorable Speaker, death reminds us that every soul shall return to Allah, and what remains are those good deeds. General Moses Ali, the late, championed unity, particularly amongst the Muslim community. And he also encouraged coexistence of all persons, irrespective of their background, political affiliations, or faith. Right Honorable Speaker, if the titular head of the Muslim community, His Royal Highness Prince Kasim Nachibinge, confirmed to us that he's been having engagements with him over several matters, who are we as leaders not to pick a lesson from the late General Moses Ali? Right Honorable Speaker, in conclusion, we pray that the soul of General Moses Ali may rest in eternal peace, and according to the faith of Islam, every person has shortcomings, but in the Muslim faith, what we speak of are the good deeds of a person, and then we pray that God forgives his transgressions. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un.
Thank you, the Muslim Parliamentary Caucus. They have raised the 2 million shillings, which is with the chairperson, and they will pass it on to the family. 2 million. Give them another round of applause. Honorable Sewungu is going to give us more.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. First of all, I want to send my condolences to the people of West Nile. And it's a big task to create another General Moses Ali from there. I came in Parliament in 2011, but one of the most people who are making this floor interesting was General Moses Ali. You could not tell him to sit down when he's seated there. You raise a point of order. You say, order for what? If you are standing, I also remain standing. But I want to thank his driver. I taught most of my teaching career was in the military police. And the many senior officers sit behind. General Moses Ali in his vehicle was always sitting in the front with his driver. Whoever knows his driver, kindly thank him for me. Managing a driver and a general is not easy. General Moses Ali has been a real soldier. I last talked to him when we had call of voting for the Speaker of Parliament. But you could see him still insisting at any activity dealing with government. Most of us, when we get sick, we tend to hide our way. But General Moses Ali was in the public, fighting and doing everything for the good of his country. As my former speaker stated, there was no battle interesting in this house like APA. The battle of APA in this house with General Moses Ali, we could see people from other regions of the country and see the battle, but Moses Ali would say, you will not take APA from West Nile, I think a Juman area. So you people of West Nile, your APA issue, continue with your APA, but the battle was for Moses Ali. Mr. Speaker, as I conclude, we came here together. I don't know the way Moses Ali, and I thank members, they were respecting him so much. They were respecting General Moses Ali so much. And the soldiers, they say they don't die, but they fade away. I don't know where it came from. General Mujira will tell us.
Thank you.
Right Honorable Speaker, thank you for the opportunity. I raise to pay tribute as well and second the motion for paying the tribute to the late. Around 1976 or thereabout, Moses Ali was in my place in the Bumbo, Bugisu region, southern. As a children, we had grown up with one of his brothers or relative or whatever called Aliga. Little do we know that Aliga was equally a state operative then. That's when I saw a young soldier, very beautiful, of average build, very smart, and handsome as well, by the way you are, Right Honorable Speaker. And those were the early contacts which I had. We as the people of Bumbo, we have the Nubian community, and my constituency in the Bulo East equal as well, pay tribute, especially to the family. But very lastly, my father is 86 years. That indicates that the late is my father. And to my colleagues, especially the children of the late, know that much as I'm 61 years, I'm also a son to him. May his soul rest in peace. Thank you.
Honorable Rose Obiga. Just, we are relaxed.
Yeah.
Please, Honorable Rose Obiga.
Thank
2
you,
minutes.
Right Honorable Speaker. Right Honorable Speaker, I drove all the way from West Nile to be here because I thought the first program would let me be straight there. Right Honorable Speaker, allow me heartily thank the President of the Republic of Uganda for our son to have stayed for all this time. The President personally treated Moses Ali. Moses Ali has been sickly for quite some time. Your Excellency, we, the people of West Nile, we thank you so much. Right Honorable Speaker, I'm the Vice Chairperson of West Nile Parliamentary Caucus. And Moses Ali has been a foundation stone to all of us. We are so grateful. He has been our go-between between West Nile and His Excellency. We're here requesting the President, with due respect, if you can appoint a son or a daughter of West Nile in cabinet who will act as a bridge. Yes, West Nile this time gave in a lot. The President did say, vote and we shall always put you there. And on behalf of West Nile, I'm here to reiterate that we need a bridge to replace Moses Ali. Dear brother, we love you, but you have gone too soon. May your precious soul rest in eternal peace. Thank you.
Right Honorable First Deputy Prime Minister, the Honorable Member is asking you to take the message to the President. She wants to be appointed to Cabinet. Honorable Fono Pondo.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker and members of the Parliament. Moses Ali is or has been a testimony of one of the cardinal points of the NRM, reconciliation. Reconciliation without bitterness. In 1988-89, this government, we tried Moses Ali and we suspected him of committing treason. We arrested him. We tried him, put him in Rosira. Court eventually acquitted him. Since that time, I have never sensed any sense of bitterness in Moses Ali. He has never referred to it in any of his public engagement. I wish how many Ugandans can indeed reconcile and reconcile permanently. Right Honorable Speaker and members of Parliament, that's just for history. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Honorable Pachuto. The West Nile bus is waiting, leaving in the next 20 minutes. So allow me to pick those other West Nilers and then tell us about, by the way, should respect some people who go to school when they are, especially when you are doing law. If you think it's a piece of cake, you also eat.
Thank you very much, especially LDC is not an easy course. Right Honorable Speaker, thank you very much for the opportunity to talk about a great man lying before us here, late Right Honorable General Moses Ali, a freedom fighter and one of those who opposed bad governments. I want to mention about 5 points. One, he was a brave man. He stood up to Idi Amin, as you know, until Amin dismissed him from the army, and thanked the president for reinstating him in the National Army and promoting him up to the rank of a general, which he loved so much. During his heydays, those of you who may have seen him, he used to walk with a spring. He would walk with a spring like a general. And if you asked him, he would say, that's how a general should walk. You know. Then I would like to talk about him as a compassionate person and a just man, because when he was a minister for tourism and wildlife in 1996, he supported me to get land for people called Abanyabutumbi, who had been chased out of their land by the colonial when they created Queen Elizabeth National Park. Now those Banyabutumbi in Bwambara have 2 parishes of Chikarara and Garuka.
You may not know, you just helped yourself, but
yes.
1 minute.
Thank you very much, Right Honorable. I know your compassionate feeling. Then I would like to talk about him as someone who was really was very, very determined. As the Right Honorable Speaker said, in 2007, I went back to Law Development Center to complete my course, which I abandoned in 1980 when I joined police and went to Tanzania. And that's where I met him. And it was interesting to see how... Thank you, Right Honorable.
Thank you.
Right Honorable
I'm
Speaker.
afraid, General.
Oh,
Yeah.
but anyway, may his soul rest in peace. Thank you.
Koboko, this is
Koboko is here.
woman MP of Yumbe. We've concluded with Yumbe about West Nile.
Oh, thank you, Right
Because
Honorable
General
Speaker.
Moses Ali was a nationalist.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Koboko is
We have to appreciate the fact that we are going to use an helicopter which has to go and come back. So, please, Honorable Paul Muiru, 1 minute over.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Right Honorable Speaker, I rise to pay tribute to a freedom fighter, and I'm fortified by the statement of the President to that effect. Right Honorable Speaker, generally at a young age, as a freedom fighter, he respected freedoms of people. He's a person who would not settle for less, and who actually served humanity with humility. That is a challenge he left behind for all of us. At a time when there were abductions then, generally did not choose comfort. He rose to the occasion to challenge the same. The condition which forced General by then to pick arms and go to the bush, as of then, they were so demanding. And I think I want to say,
The Honorable Nambooze, Commissioner. Here you don't raise your hand. You
Mr.
just
Speaker,
stand.
on behalf of the people I represent, and on behalf of National Unity Platform, Mr. Speaker, I'm the acting president of the National Unity Platform. Let me extend my condolences to the bereaved family to the people of West Nile. Mr. Speaker, in 2012, when I was the district chairperson of Bududa, General Moses Ali then was the third deputy prime minister. He led a team, a subcommittee of cabinet to Bududa, and they spent there a fortnight, 14 days, conducting a detailed assessment of the magnitude of the natural calamities that
the Honorable Gabirano Charles, the Dean of Independence, you are speaking.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. I stand here to support the motion and support all that has been said. Right Honorable Speaker, I just have one lesson that I've learned, which we should all take note of, that the General Moses Ali went through many governments, and I've always admired those senior members of our country who have served in many, many governments and have kept upright. Today, we honor him as an individual. He's going around with his honor. We should just learn that where you are in whichever group you are, please come out and stand for the right. Those who hide under group dynamics and do wrong, this time is when we come to this day. In eternity, you go alone, you rise alone, we honor you alone.
Koboko, woman MP.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker, and thank you, colleagues. Right Honorable Speaker, on behalf of the family of Idi Amin Dada, on behalf of the people of Koboko District, and on my own behalf, I would like to send my heartfelt condolences to the family. Right Honorable Speaker, General Moses Ali teaches us humility. He has seen many governments and he has served with them. Our hearts are pained by this loss. West Nile is in pain. And I would like to please talk to Right Honorable General Moses Ali to please extend my sincere greetings to Idi Amin Dada, because I know he's going to Jannatul Fidur, he's going to heaven.
Now I want to handle party whip, DP, party whip only. Then ANT, DP, UPC. Yeah. Then I conclude this way. We have about 20 minutes to go.
Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker. Right Honorable Speaker, on my own behalf and on behalf of the people of Tochi and the Democratic Party, I rise to mourn and honor the life of General Moses Ali. General Moses Ali's legacy is one of humility, is one of integrity and patriotism. As it has been said by colleagues, he rose through the ranks and he joined the army in 1968. As it is done now, it was done then. That joining the military was done through quotas. And I must inform the House that
UPC whip.
Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker. Mr. Speaker, the UPC was cited severally by earlier speakers, and it's only prudent that we say a word in its honor. Yes. And therefore, on behalf of the Uganda People's Congress Party, my party president, the Honorable Jimmy Akena, and the entire caucus of UPC, and the people of Oyam County North, we pay our tribute to the late general. His passing signifies an end to a long chapter in the political history of our country, where he worked across time. Regrettably, the UPC and Honorable Ali were frequently at odds, often standing on opposite ends. But colleagues, Honorable Speaker, today and for all time, we set aside any difference and we mourn him. with honor. And therefore, on behalf of everyone associating with the UPC and my constituency, may he rest in peace. Amen.
Thank you. In the VIP gallery this afternoon, we have the following: Honorable Awongo Ahmed, former Member of Parliament. We have Honorable Akena Jimmy, UPC President and former Member of Parliament. And the first son, we have also Honorable Jack Sabiti, former MP. He has probably left. Yeah, but so we have everybody here. Whip, nope, whip. Thank you. Honorable members, in the public gallery this morning, we have immediate family members of the late Right Honorable General Moses Ali. They include Mama Kerima Ali, the widow. We have Mama Amina Ali, the widow. We have Mama Aziza Ali, the widow. We have Mr. Bashir Musa, the son. And not in the public gallery, but in the house, in the chambers, we have Honorable Suraj Ali Musa, the son. We have Zainab Ali, the daughter. We have Mariam Ali, the daughter. They have come to join Parliament in paying tribute to the late Right Honorable General Moses Ali, and also to listen to what other people say about their father and their husband. So join me in making them feel welcome. We also have Honorable Hamson Obua, Dennis Obua, the former government chief whip and the vice national NRM chairperson in charge of northern Uganda. He has missed and lost a supporter. Can I have Honorable Mavejina Akumu Catherine, the elder?
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker and honorable colleagues. I rise on behalf of the elders and the people of northern Uganda whom I represent to convey our heartfelt condolences to the family of late General Moses Ali, the Parliament, the executive led by His Excellency the President, and the judiciary and the whole country. The late Moses Ali was our icon and with a big heart. In 1986, when the First Lady founded OWESO, that is Uganda Women Effort to Save Orphans, Right Honorable Moses Ali was one of the donors and a great supporter of OWESO, because I personally used to go to him, to his farm, to get bulls for our orphans, together with my late sister Angela Kaba. In 1994, when General Moses Ali was campaigning for the CA, that is Constituent Assembly, I was also campaigning, and when I was going back to Nebe, I had to pass through Moyo and Gulu. And so we were abducted by the rebels just in Pabo there. Fortunately, our UPDF were nearby, and they quickly came and rescued us. But all our things were looted. But when I reached Germany, I had to report to General Moses Ali, who was also busy with his campaign. He gave me more money than what I had raised in Kampala and what was looted. So I'm very grateful to him. Right Honorable Speaker and colleagues, General Moses Ali worked with me when I was appointed in cabinet. He guided me and mentored me when I was a junior minister of state.
Honorable Huda Oleru, who has been the minister in charge of retired general minister, and she's still Minister of Veterans.
Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker, for the opportunity I rise to support the motion to pay tribute to our fallen gallant son of West Nile. Mr. Speaker, General Moses Ali chaired the Cabinet Committee, the Cabinet Economic Committee that facilitated the economic relationships which this country had with the Gulf states. When he chaired the committees, what are the benefits? We are benefiting as a country from OIC. And I know, even in this house, we have a parliamentary union on OIC that members travel to attend those. It is Moses Ali's contribution that now you have that committee here. Through chairing of that committee, now we benefit, we get a lot of loans as a country from Islamic Development Bank. That is the role of Moses Ali. From chairing that committee, Moses Ali facilitated the establishment of Islamic University in Uganda, where he has been a council member and also the chairperson of Appointments Committee. Therefore, he has been doing both strategic and operational role at Islamic University in Uganda. And I have been his member in the committee. Moses Ali loved education. In fact, when I...
Now I want to invite the parliamentary imam. The imam you can talk about his faithful, and he might give us a different view.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. My name, Kaka Lubega Ismail Othman. I represent Kakuto County, and in my capacity as the parliamentary imam, I stand to rise with profound sorrow and humility to pay tribute to the long-serving statesman. Right Honorable Speaker, according to the time factor, I want to remind our colleagues that according to Islamic teachings, when someone dies, his soul taken from his body or her body, the soul is kept in the sky. Whatever taking place here, he's watching. When you say something good, he will say, thank you. When you say something bad, he will cry. Honorable colleague, let's try our best to make our honorable colleague comfortable in his grave. Lastly, Right Honorable Speaker, according to Islamic teachings still, when someone dies, all his work and services cuts off, except 3 items. I will mention one, what we call in Islamic Arabic language, Sadaqatul Jariyah. Sadaqatul Jariyah is when you make something, you give out charity in the name of someone who has passed on. Me, in my capacity as the parliamentary imam of the 12th Parliament, I will construct a borehole in Adjumani.
Please, just conclude on that borehole.
Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker. In my capacity as the parliamentary imam, I will construct a borehole through Tabassum Foundation in Adjumani. And I pray the Almighty Allah, whoever used that water, he channels the rewards to the late General Moses Ali.
Honorable Alenyo.
Thank you very much, the Honorable Speaker. I rise to support the motion. Honorable Speaker, on the 21st of April 1914, West Nile, by order of council in the UK, became part of Uganda. Every people have their own Moses. For us as West Nile, our Moses, the biblical Moses, was Moses Ali. So I ask honorable members to thank His Excellency the President for appointing another Moses Ali, Siraj Ali. Honorable members, as West Nile, we thank His Excellency the President for keeping the life of Moses Ali present. Secondly, Honorable Speaker, Moses Ali worked with me as the General in the Ministry of Internal Affairs, where I appointed two people, Arthur Ibale and me as timekeepers. One day, he caught us. We were timekeepers, but we never used to sign the book because we thought we were important. One day he asked us, show your names in this timekeeping register. We were not there. He taught us humility, that even if you're a leader, you must be accountable to the people. Finally, those in the military who are serving particularly in the West Nile, yesterday, the army spent majority of the day burning boats in Pakwach, the Fisheries Protection Unit. You have to serve with humility. We don't have to serve when you are in the military by burning people's boats and making sure that people hate the uniform. I rise up to thank the Moses Ali General for protecting his people when we went to exile and when we came back. And to this house, thank you for having our father in this house and respecting him. Even when he looked frail, he looked sickly, people used to look at him with honor and respect. On behalf of the West Nile, I want to thank you so much, fellow members, for honoring him. Thank you very much.
The Parliamentary Caucus Chairperson, the Muslim. And then I will ask the Honorable Dia, is also going.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, you quoted the Quran correctly, chapter 2, verse 155. Allah says, and certainly we shall test you with something of fear, like loss of lives, mentor and source of wisdom. Through his guidance, laws to uplift the Muslim community have been presented in Parliament and passed here. For example, the Islamic banking. Honorable Speaker, General Moses Ali has been a towering figure within the Ugandan Nubian community. For generations, he provided leadership and guidance and a sense of solidarity. Most recently, when I presented a petition
Sijja wano kungubagana eki ne Parliament wawulidde omufu bamututte ne mu cabinet byonna ebyo birungi naye President Museveni tumusaba agenda aziike ku mukulu munne ajumanyi naye yeetabeko mu baziisi leero ku luno ennaku zino abadde takyaziika naye kabaka yekka wano mu Buganda yatagenda kuziika tumusaba agenda ajumanyi aziike kabaka kati wano tubadde mu kkubo ne tumala mu kkubo 2 hours just distance ya zibadde meters nga 5 nze mwembadde 500 meters kuva ssaawa 3 ez'okumakyalyawo mu kkubo wano ntuse ku 5 zizo zigenda ku 5 kitundu kati wano mu Kampala wano wawa wazibu nnyo naye ajumanye ajja gendera mu nnyonyi abeereeyo akole aziike kyekijja okukola obulungi mukulu munne aziike ku mukulu munne
owulira otya
General Moses Ali abadde musajja mulungi bambi kyakulabirako ekyomuntu ayeewaayo manyi obulamu okubutambuliza mu public life abantu balowooza nti onyumirwa naye omuntu ayeesaasira bwabibeeramu n'afunayo kyafunye ayinza obivaamu bino ebintu naye bambi atukoze bulungi abadde musajja mukakamu okusaagira ku jeno naye n'atakusindikira bakusitulawo oba bakucunya kintu kirungi abantu bali badde bwe batyo nga ne bw'obeera ow'amagye n'ojja mu banno mu palamenti nga wano ng'osobola okuliretinga n'ababaka ba palamenti abalala in a respective manner kubanga asaamujooga ekyo tekyali kya bujoozi okukulonda okubeera sipiika si kya bujoozi nze kye nayagala okulaga nti mwenaalemu bava eri nga babalagidde nti omuntu ne bw'omuleeta erinnya lye nga si oli gwe balagidde takola ki tayinza kukkiriza nayagala abantu bamulabe nti bwali naye ngaera bw'abadde aweereza ne kati nga bw'afudde kinzibuwalira okwongera okulumiriza ebyobufuzi ebyakinkola kati now that is dead politics is silent we are here now to mourn tuli wano okukungubagira musajja mukulu na Uganda abadde mukama gwawadde omukisa okubeera kyonna because nabadde musomawo nga bagamba yaliko warlord munje bayita warlord ng'omusajja aliyo kalintalo naye ate n'akomawo